I keep falling in the sink. Ew. The sink is nasty, y'all, so I'm trying not to let these things fall in the sink. I'm not able to video and do this at the same time, but it's all right. I just wanted to record this and to show y'all my red clovers. Don't you dare. Why? Okay, so if I had a larger bowl, this would be helpful. But at the moment, I don't have a larger bowl. I need to get one. Hold on. Let me properly drain this. Give me one moment. Look at this dirty sink. It's okay. The sink will eventually get cleaned. Okay, I'm gonna rinse it again. Okay, so not only can you make tea or tinctures with a lot of these wild plants, but you can also
make jelly, um, and some other things. I've been Googling things and I've been reading other people's posts online from the group. People have been making all kinds of things with these wild plants. Right now, I'm starting small. It doesn't hurt to start small. This is an old red bowl, and it has a huge crack at the bottom of it. So that's why I'm using this red bowl to clean these off, because the water just drains right out on its own through the huge crack in the bowl, so it's cool. Yeah, I found these yesterday and plucked them. Some reason these don't really grow in abundance in one area that I have seen, and the reason being for that is because it's getting cut down when people cut their grasses. I live in an apartment, so there's not much grass around here. Grass has been replaced with parking lot, so there's nothing really to pluck around here. So I have to go out and pluck. But that's all right. As long as I find what I need, it's all good. So I'm rinsing these with cool water. Making sure I rinse them fairly well because of the little creatures that be inside of them. You gotta make sure you rinse them off really well. And if I can quit knocking them into the sink, I won't have to keep rinsing them. I keep knocking them in the sink, and that's not cool. So yeah. With these, I'll make tea and possibly a tincture. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've seen people online make jelly from these. I love watching those posts because people have all these different colored jellies, and I'm just jealous. But one day I'm gonna get to that level where I can make stuff like that. Different jellies and different types of honeys. I've learned that you can make honey from dandelion. Yeah, these people are really creative in this group, and they know some stuff. And a lot of us in that group are also learning, so yeah. I'm glad I found this group online. There's also a plant identification group that I've just recently joined. I haven't posted on there or asked any questions on there yet. So yeah. They say you have to leave a small stem attached for drying purposes. I didn't ask why. I'm thinking maybe because um, if it doesn't have a stem, maybe it will die faster than it dries out. So I don't know. That's what they say, to leave a small stem attached. So yeah, I always leave a small stem attached, and then you can cut it off later after the plant is dry, crispy dry. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to dry them on my dashboard when my car is parked, or if I'm going to dry them in the back, at the back door. I don't know. I don't like drying things outside because I'm always kind of, it's a pretty color purple, because I'm always worried that a creature is going to get to them, or a child is going to get to them and toss them everywhere, scatter them everywhere. So I would rather dry my plants in my car on my dashboard while my car is parked. This is just a beautiful purple, y'all. Nice color purple. I got some people listening to me right now outside of this video. They think I don't know it. But it's all right. They learning too. They learning too. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse this one more time. Surprisingly enough, the water did not look. Got it. Okay, creature. I wasn't seeing no more creatures until you decided to pop up. Okay. So I'm trying to make sure I don't see any more creatures. Oh, but like I was saying, surprisingly enough, when I began to rinse this off the first time, I wasn't even seeing a lot of dirt in the water. Just little creatures. So I'm just making sure all these creatures are gone. What I really need a strainer. I really need a strainer. I don't have one right now. But I'm not seeing many creatures crawling around anywhere. So that's my concern, are the creatures. This is really not a good way to rinse off plants. You really need a strainer. But I'm going to get one. That's all right. As long as you check, make sure the creatures, you don't see any more creatures crawling around, then it'll be all right. So I'm going to rinse this one more time. I know I said last time was the last time, but I did see a little creature. So I'm going to rinse it one more time. And then I'm going to thoroughly drain it. So yeah, I didn't want to do this video on live. I see another creature. I didn't want to do this video on live, so I did it this way, and it's alright. So I'm gonna get off of here before I lose this creature. I wanna wash it down the drain. And then I'm gonna keep rinsing these plants until I see no more creatures. Then I'm going to decide how I'm going to dry them. It's kind of wet outside and the sun is not really shining, so I may just set them out on a paper towel for now. And then I will get back with you guys later after they are crispy dry to let you guys know what I have decided to do with my red clovers. Peace. Go foraging. Love ya.